You want to be like a different podcast?
Yeah.
Talk about like anything else?
Yeah, what podcast should we be?
You'd be a Skylanders podcast.
Oh, okay. You were thinking about just changing the topic. I thought you meant like, do we want to be a different podcast? Like, do we want to be like insert other podcast name?
New Heights with Taylor Swift.
It's kind of crazy that Taylor Swift went on their podcast before she came on our podcast.
Hey, from one podcast to another, congratulations. Hells yeah, yeah. Welcome back, guys, to the New Heights. 101 The Goop podcast. Thanks for tuning back in. I'm your co-host, Matthew.
And I'm Bailey.
And we're two baseball fanatics here to bring you the top baseball news, the top Phillies news, everything Phillies. We love the Phillies, and we're talking about, guess what? The Phillies. Welcome back to the podcast. How's Philly treating you, Bailey?
It's going quite well, Matthew. I had a pretty good week so far. Besides the fact that the Phillies can't seem to win a game. Darn it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, gosh darn it. We hate the Phillies.
How's your neck of the woods treating you, brother?
Yeah, you know, hanging in there. I don't like baseball anymore. I'm just, you know what? I'm ready for the soccer season. At this point, at the beginning of the season, obviously I was very excited for baseball, and I was like, oh, I'm so excited, and I still am excited for baseball.
Yeah.
I love the Phillies, but it just, like, I went into it expecting heartbreak. And I think that's happening and going to happen.
Yes.
And that's just me being realistic. They're a great team. They're amazing athletes, but I don't know. We just can't seem to lock in.
For whatever reason.
Yeah.
It's a special kind of frustrating, and we'll absolutely get into it. I mean,
Yeah, I got plenty.
we'll get into it. But before we do that, I had a question for you, Matthew. Over the past couple weeks, we've had some really big albums drop, at least in what our circle of music was, especially back in the old high school days. Within the past like, month, we've seen releases from Chance the Rapper, Earl Sweatshirt, and Tyler the Creator, which is kind of unbelievable in that short of time. I was curious if you wanted to highlight some of your favorite tracks off those albums from the past month or so.
I am notoriously bad at remembering names of songs, but I went through and I kind of just like I wrote some down. I'm a big fan of Big Poe.
Oh yeah,
big fan of Big Poe on Don't Tap the Glass. I've been listening to a lot of Chance's album. It's like so good, and it's just like it reminds me of Coloring Book so much, because like that was my album that I would listen to like on the bus in high school, and that was like my favorite. Some tracks on it are Highs and Lows with Joey Badass.
Such a good song.
Love Joey Badass. Very good. Is it Drapetomania?
I believe that's what I've been saying it. That's how I've been saying it.
Okay.
That song.
I love that song. My favorite part of it is She said, "Talk to me crazy." I said, "Ugh." She said, "Say no more." It's so good. That is like, it's been in my head on repeat. Because like one of my favorite like words I say is just crazy. So it's like, it's just like a bar that's like built for me.
The one that keeps on making me laugh every single time I go back to it is because I just found out my dog was a cat. Free all the ops and free all the guys. It's fuck all the pigs and kill all the rats. I just think that an animal bar, and also I just found out my dog was a cat is something special when you hear it for the first time.
No, it's good. It's good. And I never knew that artist, so
Me neither.
Hearing him featured in that being the bars is pretty good. Also a big fan of Tree, Burn Your Block, and Letters. Those all go hard. I haven't listened to as much of Earl's album. It is just newer. But big fan of Static. Big fan of GSW versus Sack.
Oh yeah.
Forge and Tourmaline. Those were some of the tracks on there that I was a big fan of. Definitely need to do a deeper dive on it, but Earl's my favorite rapper, so always nice when new music comes out.
For sure.
What about you?
I also really love the Chance album. I do, but the way that you said you've been listening to the Chance album a lot, I have been nonstop listening to this Earl album. It's probably my favorite album in the past like 12 months. I know, like it's my favorite album of the year for sure, but just like,
yeah,
I think the last album that I've liked this much came out around the same time last year, and it's just it's unbelievable. Tourmaline is by far my favorite song on that entire album. I also really
me too.
I like Gamma a lot as well.
Gamma goes hard.
And Crisco is also really good in my opinion. Earl and The Alchemist was like lightning in a bottle on Voir Dire, however you pronounce it. That hit Earl's last album. But something about Earl on his own production and seeing him really get into like his like flowy state at times, it's like my favorite thing. I agree with you. Like I have artists I enjoy more, but I think as I've grown more accustomed to his music, I think Earl is my favorite rapper in the world. I mean, he's just something different, and it's a blessing that we get to live through it in real time, to be honest.
Exactly. I always see Earl as like the new age MF Doom.
Yeah.
I mean, he took a huge inspiration from him, but just like the way he flows and like he can rhyme anything with anything. Like, and it's just like the way his brain thinks, and then like going back and just like you don't realize it's a bar until you actually look at it. And it's like, oh my God.
I think one of these times we should bring our favorite Earl bars to an episode. Just maybe an off-season episode or something like that. We're talking.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I've been ever since we talked about Mac Miller. I've been on a big listen to my rap hip hop playlist.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is there a specific track that you've been bumping a lot recently?
I'm a big fan of Surf.
Oh yeah.
By Mac. There's that. I'm trying to think. There's a specific one. Yeah. Big fan of Surf. And just like some of just like those lesser known songs on the album. Not that Surf isn't a big song, but it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I believe it was on the deluxe. I could be wrong.
I think so.
I believe it was a bonus track.
Mm-hmm.
So even then, the stream numbers are going to be a little bit down. Not rap related, but I still have been listening to Rhinestone Cowboy by Glenn Campbell. An ungodly
No, me too.
Amount. That's all.
Yeah. No, I love that song. It's so weird because like literally I turn on my on repeat mix on Spotify and it is like old folk and it's like hip hop.
That's it.
And there's like those are the only two genres on it. And it's like, but like I'm just like, I go from like Rhinestone Cowboy right to like Drapetomania. And it's like we're chilling.
Straight up chill. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I never use any of those. Like, I just use the playlist that I make. I don't.
That's fair.
I don't do a good job of doing the discover ones. I listen to new music when I like care about the album coming out, and that's for the most part it. And that's definitely I should definitely broaden my horizons. But
I very rarely will actually have my playlist playing because I'm very much the type of person that when I listen to music, I listen to it until I don't want to listen to it again. So like I'm listening to tracks on repeat. And typically that's why I put the on repeat playlist on because it's very good at picking up like what tracks you've been listening to. And yeah, I just typically listen to that until I get sick of it. And then I'll go and find some of my older music that I saved to my playlist. I have like 700 songs on my playlist. Like,
oh, gotcha.
Whereas like shuffle is, I don't know, the Spotify shuffle's weird.
It doesn't work. It bothers
me. No,
because
it'll do the same order, and I'm like, I've listened to this yesterday, like, and it only picks like 50 songs to shuffle. It's annoying.
Very annoying. But I wish it just, yeah, it is what it is. You said you had 700 songs on your playlist. I think you meant you had 717-803-7302
Whoa
songs on your playlist. That's a professional segue.
That's the Goop hotline.
That's the Goop hotline. Let's go ahead and call in and see what's happening on the phone.
Dude, I was sitting here earlier. I was thinking, man, I hope someone called in. I forgot that was a feature we had because no one ever calls in.
You have one new voice message. New message.
Hey guys, I was just listening to last week's pod, and the question arose of what country is most like Dallas, and e-tails, that's probably a bad idea, but I say the country that's most like Dallas is Israel. You know, like, if you're like from there, you love it, but if you're not, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to say any more for reasons.
Is that Dylan?
So, have a good rest of your podcast.
Good old Tim.
Goob out.
To replay this message, press 1.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine. Tim, that's a great voice message. And, you know, I think he answered that question very tactfully and well even.
I would agree.
Okay. So if we replaced from the episode last week, if we replaced everything you said about Dallas, you feel comfortable saying all those things about Israel as well?
I can't remember exactly what I said, but probably.
Well, I think you said they had bad sports, and Team Israel's really looking loaded on the baseball team, so I don't know, man.
They do have Garrett Stubbs. Which still baffles me.
I don't know why you would do that. It's just very tone deaf.
I'm just not a fan of Zionism.
I think we can both agree with that. I think we can both agree with that.
It's, you know.
Thank you very much, Tim, for calling into the Goop hotline. It really brightens our day when we've got a good old voicemail in there. And it's going to be hard to brighten our day because this fucking team, sorry, forgot we're not cursing on the podcast.
It's okay.
This team can't beat the Mets. We can't beat them. I don't know what it is. I don't know. They just have our number. It
9
feels
straight
like-
losses at Citi Field.
It's unbelievable. Why is Bryce Harper showing up in Mets gear? You see that?
Because it's his rivalry outfit.
I don't care. I don't care at all. It's corny.
Yeah.
It's not like a gotcha either. Like, it's not like we're wearing your clothes. Okay.
Like maybe if we won, you know what I mean? It's like, haha. But no, you can't even do that. Like, it's like, no, we got obliterated all 3 games. We got swept. Like,
Got swept out of the water, and he only wore it for the first game.
yeah. What are we doing?
What are we doing? Chris got hit around. That was really
That was brutal.
unfortunate to see. Tuesday's game looked like it was going to be okay. And then
Got messed up.
Bader hitting that 2-run home run, I really thought was like, okay, we can take one and maybe push this to it, like maybe try hard in game 3, and then maybe you lose a close one in game 3, and it is what it is. But no, we go in there, we lose game 1 in embarrassing fashion. Game 2's a close one, and you have the chance on that Bader home run. You have the chance to like ride that with some momentum. But I feel like the team in the dugout feels the exact same way as everyone in the stands. They go, oh, well, that's nothing. We're not going to do anything with that. Because that's what I felt when the Bader home run went. I said, okay, we tied it. We're just going to lose the lead. Because that's what we do at Citi Field.
Mm-hmm. It's really frustrating. It just brought me right back to the NLCS. Mm-hmm. It was just like, oh, that's a roadblock. And now it's like, I think, aren't we even with the Mets now?
No, we're still 4 games up on the Mets. We're even with the Dodgers.
Oh, okay, yeah. But still, it's like with being games against the Mets and losing those and them gaining a win, bad. Like,
very bad.
We still got another month. Like,
Nothing is.
And it's
done.
like it's not easy games either. Like,
we're going down to Atlanta, or no, we're going home, but we're going to play Atlanta, who's in 4th place, but still, like, when has that stopped us? When
Exactly.
has that stopped us from losing games?
I mean, the Nats stomp us. Like,
we took 2 out of 3 from them this week, but
true, but in the series before that,
they took 3.
Like, yeah, we show up against a team like the Nats or like the Rockies or like I don't know. It's just stuff we just can't pull together.
No.
And it's frustrating. And I hate it.
It's I can't.
Yeah. Seeing the umpire stuff with Luzardo was really frustrating.
That was brutal.
He was completely valid though. Like,
He threw 8
I think-
strikes to Juan Soto. He threw 8 strikes.
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh no, yeah. The umpire was awful. And then the thing that frustrates me about bad calls from the umpire is that the pitcher knows their zone.
Mm-hmm.
They're throwing a strike. And when it's not called a strike, it absolutely messes up their rhythm. Speaking of messing up their rhythm, letting Soto take that time while you're mid windup.
Oh my.
What are you doing? You're just asking to hurt a pitcher. Like, that's brutal.
It's unbelievable.
And then to make those calls after that, as his temper's already rising, because it's like, let me do my thing, you do your thing. Having to expand that zone, it's just like, you don't know what you're throwing when you throw it. Mm-mm. And it's just like, it messes up. And honestly, he was locked in.
Yes.
If it wasn't for the umpire, he was that was a day that Luzardo was going to be locked in. And it's just so frustrating that an umpire just essentially like fizzled him out, which sucks. Because I think if it wasn't for the umpire, I think we would have won that game.
I don't know about won the game, but it would have been. It's possible.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How excited are you for? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Are you excited for the being able to challenge ump's call?
Yeah, it's gotta happen.
Yeah.
It'll be a good thing for everybody. Umps will be happier. Players will be happier. It's a win-win. Everybody wants it, and it's going to happen. Next year, and it's going to fundamentally change the game, which will be very interesting to see. But whoa, it's got super out of focus there for a second. Are you excited for it?
Yeah. It's time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle went hitless in this series against the Mets.
Brutal.
Uncharacteristic. Not too worried about Kyle when it comes down to it. He went homerless against the Nats, which isn't a bad thing, but it's not a good thing. It's just not like a indicator of anything. Just he went homerless against the Nats. A little bit of a downswing for Kyle. It's fine. Bryce actually had a pretty good series. He actually had a very good series. He made a lot of contact, a lot of hard contact. He showed up. Just very frustrating with the rest of the offense and the defense and the pitching and the bullpen specifically. Bullpen really has been brutal. Curious. I've got 5 relievers here, and I want you to rank them on how much you trust them still. It is Yuan Duran, Matt Strahm, Orion Kerkering, Tanner Banks, and David Robertson. So you can start with who you trust the most first or the least. It does not matter.
I never thought I'd say this. The person I'm trusting the most right now is Banks.
He's been locked in.
And I couldn't really get a read on him at the beginning of the season, but as the season went on, he's just such a likable guy. He's very nice. He's just seeing him in interviews. It's I don't know. He's just a good guy, but then also he's been locked in. It's hard not to like him. I've had some trust in Strahm recently. I don't know. With the other guys, it's scary.
It's very scary.
Especially with Duran. I don't know. I feel like the last few games, every time he's out, it's just hit after hit after hit.
It's 2 of 3. He had a save in between the two, and a lot of soft contact. I think I would still put Duran at number 1 for myself.
Oh yeah. Which is fair. Yeah, it's I just feel like with the last few games, it's I feel like part of it is that they almost overhyped him coming in
a little bit,
and then it's oh, he got a hit off of him. What the hell? He's not supposed to do that. You know what I mean? It's yeah, it's not what you expect.
Yeah,
but also, I mean, you're human. That's fair.
He's been really shaky. But Kerkering's also been really rough too. So I'm not exactly sure. It's a tough question. I apologize for asking you.
Oh no, you're good. I'd say
No.
overall, I don't really trust the bullpen
At all.
You just, yeah, you just don't know what you're gonna get. Like, it's either they're gonna like be really good or they're gonna be really bad, and there's like no in between. So it's like it's hard to trust that. Obviously, I'm hoping they do well, and like there's a good outing. Like I love seeing them all do well. Like I love seeing them get super hype. Um, and I like all of them. Like I genuinely like all the. Well, not Romano.
He's the only IL now.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Romano and Ross.
Ross got released, and Romano's on the IL.
How do you feel about that?
Ross had
Like-
to go for sure. That was the right decision.
Yeah.
And Romano, I think, is just riding the IL until he gets released. I think the guy we brought up,
I can only
Trevino,
imagine.
looks pretty interesting. And we've seen,
Yeah.
we've seen Danny Bob before. Yeah, I mean, Trevino looks interesting. I haven't seen him before. He played for the Dodgers and the Giants this year, though. Apparently, I didn't know.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Like Buddy Kennedy. Buddy Kennedy, the hometown hero.
the pride of Millville.
Yep. Going .069 at the Dodgers.
.069. Oh gosh, batting average.
Yeah.
Yikes. That's brutal.
Yeah.
That is brutal.
But hey, he's on the Dodgers, baby.
He'll get a ring if they win. He will. For Goober of the Week, I wrote none of them.
Yeah. I would say Harper, but honestly, Harper, you lost it when you wore the Mets stuff. You lost it.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Like it.
If you didn't do that, you'd probably get it. You could have gotten a mug. Now no one gets a mug.
You can have a mug, Matthew.
I get a mug. You know what? This week's Goober of the Week is Bailey.
No.
Mm-hmm. Is Bailey.
I'll take the Goober of the Week when the Phillies win the World Series.
I just want them to win the NLCS.
I want them to win a game against the Mets in Citi Field. Because why can't they do that? Every other iteration of the Phillies teams that have ever been successful have been able to beat the Mets at Shea, at Citi.
I'll tell you why.
They don't have Chase Utley.
They don't have Chase Utley, that's one. And two, the Mets are putting these little shiny things out in the outfield that are blinding the batters. Did you know that?
9 years that have been there for 9 years, by the way.
No. The Mets are putting shiny stuff all along the stadium. That's why we can't win at Citi Field. That's why.
Okay, so Chris and Jesus, both left-handed, were throwing from the exact same spot. But then Bohm has to go up against the left-handed pitcher. And that's when it's an issue that there's a shiny thing in the out.
Yeah, because someone's directing them.
Okay.
Think about it.
Okay. I didn't think about that.
I think that's why. Or it's just because we're bad.
Yeah, okay. Because why are we wasting 20 minutes on that?
It's crazy. Like,
if I'm the ump, I'm like, okay, play ball.
yeah.
That's got to be in the thumbnail. That shiny thing in the outfield.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta be in the thumbnail.
And a nice glare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Dude, I'm just like, it's brutal.
They couldn't win one game.
No, we get swept. That's what happens. We get swept.
That Noel McLean guy looks insane. You watching today?
I was listening.
Okay. The ball moves like a wiffle ball, dude. It's crazy.
Really?
It's unbelievable. You should watch the recap of this game. It's going to be frustrating to watch. But this ball does not move in normal ways. It's
That's crazy.
Crazy, dude. It's I've never seen anything like it before. I've never seen anything like it.
That's brutal.
It's crazy. It was really crazy.
The whole things are so frustrating.
Yeah. Well, it's been a lovely ride here today on 101 The Goop. Do you have anything you wanted to get into before we just get the hell out of here, man? Because who even cares anymore?
I did want to bring up one person.
One person?
Former Philly, Tyler Phillips.
Oh, yeah.
He had an insane interview where he's talking to the reporter and they're talking about like his like routine. He's like hitting himself in the face and like he's going wild. And he's like, I can't remember exactly what the reporter asked, but he's like, I forget what prompted it, but he was like, I hate hitters. And it's like, dude's like, he's on something. Like, he's like, just mad.
He's hyped up at all times. It's impressive. He said that he didn't feel that this energy was welcomed in Philadelphia. And I think that's part of the problem. We don't let the real psychos be psychos.
Exactly.
I think Bryce Harper needs to get back in psycho mode. He used to be an absolute psycho.
Yeah.
We've bought too much into nonchalance in the Philadelphia Phillies organization. We can't.
And quite frankly, don't like it.
I don't either.
I'll be honest. Yeah, let's be crazy.
She said, crazy. Yeah, exactly.
Go crazy. Go stupid. That's what I'm saying, though. It's like, let's have some fun.
Yeah.
You know? If we're going to lose, at least be crazy.
At least be crazy.
Like, if you lose and you're nonchalant about it, that makes me angry.
Mm-hmm.
If you lose and you're crazy.
At least you went crazy.
At least you went crazy. At least you, like, did something. I don't know. Let's go crazy this season.
To quote Draptomania again, same. I gotta see what the name of the guy who the feature is because I've referenced him like 3 times now. Baby Chief Do It.
Yeah.
When he opens up his verse, it's I met a bad off Instagram. She catfished me, but I still went crazy. And I just think that the Phillies, even if they're getting catfished off Instagram, still need to go crazy.
That's a good point. Because even if you're getting catfished during a Mets game in Citi Field, you gotta go crazy.
You gotta go crazy.
All right. Honestly, you know what? Let's give Goober the week to Jesus Luzardo. Because he went crazy.
Jesus went crazy. Totally agree.
And honestly, I think he deserves it. Because he let his crazy out. And that ump needed to hear that crazy. And also, a little thing that just got me a little riled up. I feel like no one was backing Jesus up.
No one.
Which is insane because Jesus was like, he had every right to be that angry.
Yep.
And nobody backed him up. And I'm just like, what's going on here? Like, clear the benches. Let's fight the ump. I'm sorry, but
Let's kill the umpire.
I'm just like, let's go crazy. Come on.
I agree. If you're listening at home, you go crazy.
Yeah, go crazy.
But other than that, check us out on the Instagram, on the TikTok, on the YouTube, on the Spotify. If you're listening on one, switch to the other. We didn't do this at the beginning of the episode. It's episode 24 also, I believe.
Whoa.
Is it 24? Is it 25? I don't think it's 25.
I don't know anymore. It could be whatever it wants to be.
It is.
It could be whatever it wants to be.
It's episode 24. Sorry. Check us out on whatever other platforms. This is a rough one. We hate the Mets. The Phillies lose. We hate the Phillies a little bit.
I hate the Phillies unless they're crazy.